Hello, excellent artists. Today we are going to learn how to create a surprise mask self-portrait, or sometimes I call it a selfie. After all, a portrait, there's one right behind me, is simply a picture of someone. Now, a self-portrait is just a picture of yourself. So today we're going to be drawing a picture of ourselves, but we are going to add a little something else because, what did I forget? I forgot my mask, because we need to be wearing masks for safety to keep our friends, our family, and all of those around us healthy and safe. So we're going to use that as part of our picture, and let's get started. Okay, so you can see here's one that I've finished step one. Today I'm just going to show you how to do the pencil work and the folding of the paper. Next time I will be showing you how to add the finishing touches to this picture, so make sure you save it for the next art activity. So the neat thing about this is it's folded up, and then once you unfold it, you see the surprise of the happy person. Just like in real life, the mask might be covering your mouth, your beautiful smile, but then once you take it off, it is revealed. Paper, you just need one piece of paper. Keep it vertical like this, and bring the top or the bottom up to the top. Push down in the middle and then slide side to side. Okay, then you're going to unfold. Bring that bottom, that top flap down, and then just make it even with the bottom, and then fold side to side. I always start in the middle when I'm folding. I'm going to do the same with the top. And the reason I start in the middle when I'm folding, it doesn't get crooked once I open it back up. All right, so I'm just going to open the top flap only. I got this really cool idea for this picture from another art teacher. Her name is Cassie, and if you haven't checked out some of her art lessons, you can find them on YouTube. She's got some really great ideas. All right, so we're going to start with the eyes on this picture. I'm just using a pencil. Any kind of pencil will work. And I put my finger kind of where the middle of that fold, that crease is, and I'm going to draw above the fold or the crease. So I do a horizontal line. And it's really a semicircle. Now the trick is trying to get this side. We're going to make two eyes. Now it's okay if they're not perfectly symmetrical or the same. We're just looking to have a little fun with this. After all, this is our first project of the year. So we need the iris. This is the colored part of your eye. Just a circle in here. And the pupil. Now sometimes what I do is I kind of cut that pupil in half, or just divide it in half, and that way it looks like I've got a reflection. Now if you don't want to do that, you don't have to. I'm going to put some eyelashes on. Everybody has eyelashes, but if you don't want to put them on, you don't have to. They do help protect and keep things out of your eyes, so I think that's important. You might want to show some eyebrows. That does help show what you're feeling or your emotions that you're having. And then we're going to start making the head. Now, the trick is you just want to go straight up, put a little dot a little bit higher than your eyes. And what we're going to do is make a curve arch line, and then stop when you get to the crease or the fold. Curved arch line, stop when you get to the crease of the fold. And then it's time to do the bottom. Actually, I think I'll do the hair next. So this is actually your hairline. This is not the top of your head. You can actually put hair on top. Now I have short hair. It's kind of a little curly, a little wavy, but you can think about the different types of hairstyles. If you have curly hair, you might want to use really curly lines. If you have spiky hair, use kind of a zigzag. If you have long hair, it might work best to have it kind of up in pigtails or something, but here I go. So I'm going to do kind of some lines. My hair is a little bit curly, so my lines will be a little bit curly. I also have it comes down over my forehead a lot. Now, if you feel like you want to erase these pencil lines, if your hair is coming down over that line, you can. It's not completely necessary because later on, next art activity, we will add some color to this. So I'm going to do the tops of my ears like this, okay? And now I'm going to do the bottom of my face. So what I need to do is find the middle down here where I want the bottom to be close to the bottom of my paper. You're leaving it folded right now. And we're going to do a curved line from the side of your head. and another curve like this. It almost looks like a big smile there. But we're going to cover up for on this part. This is where our mask is going to be. So we're going to just draw one large curve. Now keep that line below the crease. Okay, open this up now. Wait, oops, almost forgot. Need to add the neck here, okay? Now we're going to open this up. I might add the bottom of my ears here too. And if you have a little hair, you can always add that down here. So I'm going to unfold my paper, open it up, and you will see it's a nice and blank in here. What we're going to redo is we're going to redraw the bottom of the face. Just don't go past this fold line. So I'm going to go down to about here again in the middle, and I'm going to draw the curve on this side and the curve on the other side. And then for the neck, do that again. This time I'm going to draw kind of where the bottom of my shirt would start and just draw a curve line from one side to the other. I'm going to finish my ears. And if you have hair that belongs down here, just add that in here again. All right, and now this time, instead of having the mask, you get to draw your mouth. Now you can think of all sorts of different ways to do your mouth. I'm feeling pretty happy because I'm doing art today. So I'm going to make a nice big smile to fill up this space. Oh, wait. We don't want to forget about the nose. There's different ways you can draw a nose. I'm going to keep it simple by just adding a curved line there. Maybe add some dimples. Now, this is an awfully big smile, so I think I am going to have my mouth open. Maybe draw teeth or a tongue. Tongue you can add just like the little curve. I have a little space between my front teeth, so I'll just align if you want to keep adding more lines for your teeth. Or maybe you're missing a tooth and you want to draw that in there. That's a good idea too. Now you've got this little extra space in here. And when this is folded, you will see that part's kind of covered up. So what we're going to do, if you've got the space, is you can fill this with either designs or words that help describe you. So try to think of things that express, let's see, I'm pretty happy right now, so I'm going to draw the word happy. Now I'm doing box letters. You don't have to if you feel like you want to try. It just means they're a little thicker, like box shapes. Now, if you want to see a trick on how to do that, let me finish this word here and I'll show you. You can also do the same trick with bubble letters, or just really the same thing but curved. All right, so let's see. I'm going to write, I think I'm pretty smart. You can also just print. If you want to make your letters fancy, you know, this is art, so go ahead and be a little creative. Here's how you could do a bubble letter. Let's see. I'm going to write helpful, but I'm going to write it really light and leave a little extra space between my letters. Do you see it there? And what I will do now is I'm going to do this bubble. I'm going to just round it instead of making it boxy. Just leave a little room around where you did that. Just kind of like you're leaving, there's a hole in the E, so I'll put a little dot. Just go around that L. Now you can brainstorm some ideas. Now if you're not in the mood to do words, perhaps you would like to just fill it with pictures or designs. I'll show you what I mean here. Now if you want, you can go back and erase those. So maybe you want to draw hearts. Maybe you'd like to do spirals. This is your time to be a little creative. The only thing you really have to remember, because just remember, this is like our surprise when you open up, you see all this cool stuff. Remember that you don't want to go, you just want to keep it in this middle part. You don't want to go above this crease or below that one, so that you don't want to go in this part where the mask is. I want you to save this picture for next time, and then I'll show you how to put the finishing touches on it next week. Okay,